Mr. Sparrow lived alone in a small little house, and living alone made him feel quite sad. So one day he decided he needed a friend, someone who could go on walks with him and keep him company. He went to a pet shop to look around. The first thing he noticed was a tank full of colorful fish. But fish couldn't go for walks. You couldn't put a leash on them, and cuddling would be difficult, so he kept looking. Then he saw a guinea pig. It could wear a little harness, but guinea pigs have tiny legs and don't like long walks. That wouldn't work either. Suddenly, he spotted a small puppy. His heart melted. "That's the perfect friend," he said, and took the puppy home. But puppies aren't easy. The next day, Mr. Sparrow found his pillow torn apart. "You little rascal," he said with a smile. He bought a new pillow, but came back to find the blanket chewed up too. "I should have bought that as well," he sighed, gently wagging his finger at the puppy, and off he went to buy another. The days went by, and the puppy grew bigger. One night it jumped on the bed, and the bed broke. "You're growing fast," laughed Mr. Sparrow. "Tomorrow we're going on a long walk. I'll teach you to heel." So the next day they drove to the edge of town, where fields and forests awaited. The puppy was thrilled. It dashed out of the car, dragging Mr. Sparrow behind like a tractor. "Heel, heel," Mr. Sparrow called. But the puppy had its own ideas. They passed the same tree 4 times. 5 times. Oh, no, they were just going in circles. "Let's go to the woods," Mr. Sparrow said, tapping the puppy gently. But the puppy took off. It ran through the bushes, dragging Mr. Sparrow with it. A neighbor girl pointed and laughed. "Look, Mommy, Mr. Sparrow is flying." "Where?" her mom asked, looking up. "No, not in the sky, behind his dog." The puppy finally stopped in a big muddy puddle and started rolling in it with glee. "I must have bought a pig in a dog's coat," panted Mr. Sparrow. But after that, the puppy walked calmly all the way to the car. Both were covered in mud. Back home, Mr. Sparrow washed the car, then the dog, then himself. That evening, he collapsed into bed, exhausted but happy. He was no longer alone and never bored again. And the puppy? It lay beside him, fast asleep, its little legs twitching as if dreaming of running with its beloved Mr. Sparrow once more. In a quiet little village, nestled between meadows and flowering gardens, there lived a playful, shaded silver Persian kitten named Luna. Luna loved to explore the world around her, leaping through the grass, chasing butterflies, and especially playing with her favorite toy, a bright red ball of yarn. One sunny afternoon, Luna was rolling her yarn near the porch of her home, batting it with her tiny paws, letting it unravel across the stones and into the garden. She chased it gleefully, pouncing, tumbling, and twisting, following the long red trail as it bounced over flowers and around bushes. With each joyful jump, Luna drifted farther and farther from the safety of her yard. Suddenly, dark clouds rolled in from behind the hills. A chill swept the breeze. The sunlight disappeared, replaced by the distant rumble of thunder. Luna paused, her whiskers twitching, the ball of yarn now lying still among the tall grass near the forest edge. Then a flash of lightning lit up the sky, followed by the pounding of heavy rain. Startled, Luna tried to retrace her steps, but everything looked different. The familiar scents had been washed away by the rain. Her fur was soaked and drooping, her paws muddy and cold. With a frightened mew, she darted under a bush for shelter, curling herself into a shivering ball. She felt small and scared, lost in a world that suddenly seemed so big. The rain drummed on the leaves above her. Every drop felt like a heavy sigh. What if I never find my way home? She thought with a trembling heart. Just then, a soft voice broke the silence. Are you okay? Luna looked up and saw a gentle white Persian kitten standing nearby. Her name was Snow, and her snowy fur looked like moonlight against the stormy sky. Without hesitation, Snow stepped closer and smiled warmly. You look cold and wet. Come with me. I know a dry place where we can stay tonight. Grateful and a little unsure, Luna followed Snow through the rain. They ran through hedges and under fences until they reached a cozy hollow under an old wooden porch. Inside was dry and warm, lined with soft leaves and straw. Snow curled up and motioned for Luna to join her. You're safe here, she whispered. That night, the two kittens talked about their lives. Luna about her garden, her red yarn, her grandmother cat who taught her to climb, and Snow about her quiet home, her favorite sunbeam, and the bird she watched from the window. As the rain fell gently outside, their purrs filled the hollow, and soon they were fast asleep, nestled side by side. Morning broke with golden rays streaming through the clouds. The storm had passed. Birds chirped cheerfully from the treetops. Snow gently nudged Luna awake. Come, let's get you home. They walked together down winding paths, through gardens washed clean by the rain. Suddenly, Luna stopped. That's my tree, and there's the porch, she cried joyfully. From the house, a voice called out. Her human family had seen her coming. They ran out with open arms, scooping Luna up, hugging her with tears of relief. Snow smiled, ready to slip away, but Luna jumped from the arms of her humans and ran to her. Please, don't go yet, she whispered. I want them to meet you. Snow stayed for breakfast that morning, and the two kittens played together in the garden once more, this time without fear, with friendship blooming like the daisies around them. Luna had learned that even the smallest kindness can light up the darkest storm, and from that day on, every time Luna saw a red ball of yarn or a rainy sky, she thought of Snow, the kind kitten who gave her warmth when she needed it most.